All right, so I have my hair. Let me move this up so we can see. I have my hair. First I wore it in a slick back ponytail like I showed you in that last video. I wore it like that for 2 days. I noticed on the second day that my hair wasn't dry. You could use a blow dryer and dry. However, I don't want like, any fungus or anything growing on my scalp because my hair is not dry. So then I just took it and literally did like this from the ponytail. I didn't brush it or anything. I just put the little things like this. And I wore my hair like this. I've been wearing my hair like this for, I guess, 2 days. Last night I took it and I just slept with it like this. And we have this. So this hair is all, I'm not gonna call it tangled. It's just, of course, going together like hair does. However, I have somewhere to go today and I need to cover my head. So I can't cover my head with my afro. So we're gonna go ahead and use the soaps, which I already showed you. It looks like this one actually has a conditioning bar, right? So this one's in the Buff Solid Conditioner. And then I'm also going to use this bar minimum. Now, just in case I forget which one is conditioner, I'm going to put it in my little baggie. And let me go wet my hair and come right back. So already I noticed that this is way more sudsy than the other shampoo. So as I applied the shampoo, I tried different techniques. Like I put the shampoo bar directly under the water. I also put it directly on my hair, like with the bag, to see if I could get a better lather. I can't say which one, helped best, but I just end up just kind of putting it towards my hair just to get a better lather and then working it in with my hands. All right, so my hair is under here. It's feeling a little dry, but we're gonna give it a chance. Here's the bar. Now this says, the website said that this bar would last 10 washes. I don't see that necessarily, and I would definitely suggest leaving this somewhere that it can stay dry. The other bar is very big, very girthy, right? So this one I can see lasting. This is just a sample size, however, but the feeling of it is very if you left it in the shower, it would get mushy. So I'm gonna leave that to the side so it can dry. So now let's go ahead and try the conditioner. I washed my little baggie. I'm just gonna wet the bar. I don't know how this is gonna work, because I don't need it to be sudsy necessarily. Maybe I could try to just do like this. Shampoo to fix my hair shampoo and do the same routine that I did with the slick pony. So slick my hair shampoo and also steam me some green tea so that I love the shampoo, but we're gonna really condition this hair, okay? I mean, that little piece right there does feel good, but I'll be here all day trying to put that bar on this head. So I just wanted to show you a close-up. Here's that little bar. As you can tell, it is moisturizing my hair, but it's taking forever. I like to dip my hand in a product and literally just slather it on my hair. And I don't think that this product was necessarily made for curly hair, because it's really not, I need to detangle at the same time as I'm slathering, you know what I mean? And this little bar doesn't really make room for that. Now, if I could pinch pieces of the bar off and then put it in my hair, that would work. But let's go back to what we know, okay? Fix my hair. My favorite deep condition that I found in a long time. It is not fragrance free. It does have a light fragrance to it, but like I said, I'm gonna keep it on my scalp keep it on my hair and try not to put it on my scalp. And then rinse this completely off. After I'm done rinsing this completely off my hair, I pour green tea on my hair, steeped green tea on my hair, and then I don't rinse the green tea off. This is the same routine I use for the slick pony, and this is the same routine that I'm going to use to style my hair today. please excuse the look on my face. I just finished walking / running 3.5, 4 miles. So I left that conditioner on my hair instead of like sitting under the dryer, only because I did want to go and do a workout, girl. That's why I'm looking like this, okay? So I just went ahead, like I said, and washed it out after letting the conditioner sit on my hair for some time. So I'm about to start styling my hair, and I will tell you just a brief kind of summary of the shampoo, I guess. I like it. I will be repurchasing it. I think it would do well for what I needed to do, and that is just to cleanse my scalp with, like a simple way of cleaning my scalp. However, my hair feels very like not moisturized right now. You can tell by the look of it, as opposed to the first time I shampooed. And I don't think it necessarily has anything to do with the shampoo. I think it has everything to do with the technique. And that is like, I don't usually leave my hair just in like puffs and ponytails and stuff like that, right? And I use like a lot of gel and stuff in that last style. And that's not something I normally do because it really doesn't leave my hair in the best condition. So what I'm going to do, as you saw, was take these two products, which was Mousse and a Honey Hydrate. Mousse and Honey Hydrate work well on my daughter's hair. However, I didn't feel it. It's not adding the most hydration to my hair from like, the gel and all that kind of stuff. So I'm definitely going to need to do something else to the hair. But as you can tell, the back looks good. But remember, the curl pattern changes throughout my head. At least there's more than one curl pattern. So something that's looking good and working good for the back girl might not necessarily work well for the front. In this style, I really needed like a creamier product. However, I'm just going to use these two for the remainder of the style. And then once my hair dries in the style that I'm going to choose, then I'll do something different with it from that point. Okay, so this is just a quick little style unless you're like me and you don't like to keep your hair in puffs for like tangling purposes. I literally just twist the hair, and because they're not neat twists, I'm just going to twist them back until it looks like a ponytail style. My hair is getting a little longer, as you can see, so I got to use less. I can use less clips. But here it is. It's just a cute little style that, keeps my hair safe and tied away until, like I said, it's all dry and I can put a style that I like. Now that the hair is completely dry and it's basically in a stretched state, I can style it how I would like. Now I'm doing braids today, of course, my favorite hairstyle. I love it because I can wash my hair with the mini braids in and I don't have to restyle. I can now wash my hair with these twists in, they're gonna come straight out. So what I did was just begin to unravel the twist one by one. Now I'm making the back kind of small and then I'm gonna make the front larger just because I got tired. Over time, I'll tell you this again at the end, I think. Over time, what I'll do is I'll take loose the one braid that maybe is bigger and then make it into two, and then I'll end up with like more on my head. But as for right now, I just want to do enough so that I can wash my hair in the next day or so. Now the back, of course, since I can't see and I'm not very good at parting the back of my hair, I didn't pull out my triple mirror today. So I'm just going to take loose the front completely and then just do a little bit more parting at the front. Like I said, I did make them bigger. And as you can see, I'm not putting any additional products in my hair. The hair is already moisturized from the process that I did with the twist. So here is the style after it's all done. Like I said, it's easier for me to wash my hair like this, so I can go ahead, I can wash my hair however many times I want. As you can see, it's still very conditioned. I didn't put any additional products on it during the process. And what I usually do, I usually keep them in for a little while. And what I'll just do is, like, through time, when I actually feel like braiding my hair, is I'll split this in two, and let's say this could be 2, or if you want it really small, this could be 3, and I'll just redo them like that. The larger they are, obviously, the more likely I am to take them down and just put them back again. But like I said, the goal here, I really like that I can wash my hair with this style. So whatever the shampoo that I just used for my hair, I use the same conditioner and products, yet my hair, like my scalp, feels like I could wash it again. So far, the better product is this one for me, which was the one I did in the slick back ponytail. It has a scent to it though, so I don't think it's the fragrance, it's more of the ingredients that are being used in the product. So this one is the winner for me. I'll continue to try it out. I'll let you know over time as I get time. But here is the style. As always, if you have a question, ask one, and I'll see you in the next video.